I received the following email, quote, "My wife Sylvia takes care of our two little kids at home, and I agree that they can be a handful sometimes. But then when I get home, she wants to talk to me about everything on her mind. And sometimes that can be exhausting. I mean, come on. Some of the things she's interested in are just stupid. Like, for example, she watches the television show American Idol, and I'd rather chew broken glass than watch that show. So when she starts to talk to me about it, I tell her that I'm just not interested. Then she actually gets mad at me. The stuff she talks about isn't just boring, it makes me sick. And I can't believe there are people that like to watch that kind of stuff. I can understand how she'd want to talk to somebody after spending all day talking to little kids, but can't she talk about something interesting so it's worth having a conversation with her?" End quote. I'm smiling only because you are so missing the point here. And I can easily imagine why she becomes frustrated with you. Let's imagine a conversation, for example, where she wants to talk to you about an episode of American Idol. You believe that the show is a waste of airtime, a foolish use of human energy, and an undeniable proof, as though we needed another one, that our society is headed toward a condition of complete lack of musical and cultural taste. And you believe that a discussion of the show might be even worse. How could anyone possibly want to waste their time on such a subject? But that's where you're missing the point. You see, you're telling her that it's a waste of time to talk about the subject of American Idol. But she's not really talking about that at all, even though she's using the words American Idol. I know, it's kind of confusing, isn't it? What is she really talking about? Now, get out a piece of paper and pen and write this down, because it will save your life and your marriage. Anytime somebody raises their voice, anytime they become animated in any way in a conversation or interaction, they're talking about themselves. And what they're usually telling you is that they're excited or they're in pain. If they become frustrated or irritated in the slightest, they're in pain. With rare exceptions, that pain comes from not feeling loved. The exceptions might include if you drive a truck over my foot, for example, or I have a migraine headache, my voice will become animated, but those instances are rare. In most cases, when someone becomes frustrated during a conversation, as your wife did, the subject of the conversation is love, no matter what words are being used. That's what you need to write down. If people can understand and remember this, they will change the world around them. Specifically, you will revolutionize your marriage. Now, can you see why she became irritated at you? You thought she was talking about American Idol, a television show. Wrong. The real subject was love, and you blew it off. She was really saying, "Please listen to me and love me." And your answer was, no, I'm not interested. You really screwed up. And let me emphasize that you didn't mean to. You didn't even know you were doing it. So, how can you do this differently? We'll talk about that in our next session.